All right, everybody, here we are, Totally Driven Radio, and our big interview with the lead singer, the front man, the wild man, the crazy man of Steel Panther, the one, the only, Mr. Michael Starr.
What's up, bro?
Welcome to Totally Driven Radio, my friend.
Dude, thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
No problem, man. Thanks for doing the show. Hey, you guys, all of you as a band, you guys really got to be really surprised with the success you guys have really experienced the past few years. I mean, thinking to yourselves we were like this good time party band Monday nights taking over Hollywood, and now it's like you guys are taking over the world.
Yeah, it's been totally, it's obviously been a dream that we've always wanted to fulfill in our life, growing up in Hollywood and wanting to, be on stage and do this for all over the world. But, man, to actually have it happen, it's so surreal to be playing Russia or Poland and all these, Sweden. Germany loves Steel Panther. And just to, go overseas, do rock shows that we've been doing in Hollywood for 14 years, and now we're doing the same show with all our own music in Germany and Russia, Sweden, and Norway. Dude, it's unbelievable, and the fucking chicks are amazing. Can I say fuck?
I'm sure they are, man. I'm sure they are. But you guys got it. It's funny because I just think to myself, you guys got to sit and laugh. You guys busted your ass for so many years, in the Hollywood scene or whatever, and now you guys are the Steel Panther that you are today, and you guys are taking off and finally getting your dues. Yeah,
man. It's been it's been a long journey for us because we were doing Satchel and I have been together for years playing. And we were doing this before Nirvana came out. And when Nirvana came out, everything changed.
Sure.
But we didn't. We stayed doing the same thing. The only difference is we just started playing heavy metal covers that we loved. And then to be able to go out and turn it around after all these years, get a record deal in our 40s, and start putting out records and touring the world and just getting started with our career, it's been a dream come true, man. I mean, really, we're so grateful for it.
What do you think was the true turning point for you guys to get over that hump?
I think it was Death All But Metal. I think that really, and also having our weekly residencies in Hollywood and Vegas, that really cemented us in the foundation and the fabric of Vegas and Hollywood. And people started to take notice, and a lot of the execs that were in power during the Nirvana phase were gone. There was a new crop of people that had all the say in the music business that were like, oh, my God, this band is we need to sign him. And we got a deal. And it's just it's amazing.
No, yeah, when you guys did your weekly residency, you would always have big name performers come up and join you on stage and jam with you. Who was your favorite ones that joined you on stage?
I really enjoyed jamming with Sebastian Bach and CeeLo. That combination together, I pull up CeeLo, and there's Sebastian Bach in the audience. I pull him up, and we're playing Journey, Don't Stop Believing, with CeeLo and Sebastian Bach. How does that happen?
Yeah, right?
And why would it happen?
Can't even dream of something
dude.
like that.
Would I ever hang out with CeeLo? Hell no. Would I hang out with Sebastian? Hell yeah.
Right. That's funny. Now you're the huge Van Halen fan. David Lee Roth, you guys did the Van Halen thing for years too. And did you ever get to jam with any of the VH guys?
We jammed a lot with Michael Anthony.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot with him. He's jammed with Steel Panther probably 10 or 15 times, and Roth, he would come, but he just would never get up and sing. That was not his thing. And Eddie never leaves his house, and Alex they never leave their house. The only time they leave their house is to go to the liquor store.
Oh, that's too funny. But, okay, so being on stage with Michael Anthony, what is it like as you turning to the side of the stage and seeing Michael Anthony? It's got to be the childhood in you coming out again.
Absolutely, man. And then to have him say after the show, oh, dude, I turned to my left, and I was like, I thought I was on stage with Roth again. To me, for him to say that was well, thanks.
Right.
was pretty rad. But to jam with Michael Anthony and sing "Running with the Devil" with his harmony on top of my vocal, that was really awesome, man. Because you said, man, and it's true, Van Halen was my super main influence growing up, along with Little Scorpions, some Rat, and Motley.
Nice. Now, what do you think of Motley doing their farewell tour?
It's a bummer, dude. It's almost as much of a bummer as when David Lee Roth left Van Halen. I mean, for them to say, okay, we're done, and then to get news just yesterday that Tommy Lee's playing with the Smashing Pumpkins, what the hell is happening over here?
Yeah, I don't get it. It's weird too, because like in this day and age where bands don't have to be tied down to one band anymore, where they're doing all multiple projects. You would think they could still do Motley here and there and do their own projects on the side as well. Yeah,
it's a bummer to hear that, and then he's jamming with an alternative band. It's just it just doesn't make sense. Something's going on in that camp that. But I got some really good news, man. They signed their contract that they're done and not going to play anymore. And Steel Panther just signed a contract last month with lawyers, and we can't get out of this contract. We're going to keep rocking till we die.
There you go. Now that's the contract to sign.
Yeah, that's a good one. And it's totally binding. We can't get out of it. Just like Motley can never play again after this contract.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's got to be exciting for you guys then. You're bonded till death do you part.
It is, man, because, look, the most important thing for four guys in a rock band, you have to share the same vision. And it's got to be clear on how you're going to get to that vision that you share. And that contract solidifies not only our vision, but the way we're going to do it and for how long we're going to do it. So now it's more relaxing knowing where I'm going.
Nice. Now, a big thing with you guys is you guys like to push the envelope, whether it's in your song titles or lyrics, album covers. Is there been a point yet where you think, okay, we crossed the line? We're going to get a little flack for this.
I got to tell you, it's 2014. There is no lines anymore in the world. The lines that were not to be crossed in the 80s, they don't exist anymore. The world has changed. People don't buy records anymore. They buy songs. People don't have long attention spans anymore. So for us, we're finally able to sing about the shit we've always wanted to sing about. Instead of all of it being innuendos and sneaky little things. We just tell you straight up what it's about, what we're doing.
But that's got to be something, too, where as you're doing this stuff, I mean, when you come up with a song title, Bukkake Tears, you got to just be like, yes, we're going to do this, and we can get away with this now.
Yeah, I guess you got a point there. It's like, who could get away with doing a song like Bukkake Tears? Yeah, Steel Panther could. Guns N' Roses couldn't.
No.
And that's cool, man. That's what makes every band different, and that's what makes Steel Panther cool and different, because we have our own thing that we do, and people like it and respect it.
And with everything you do now, do you feel like you got to go a step further with each song or album or tour you do?
Well, these songs that we sing are they come from personal experiences of the band. So I don't know what's in store for Steel Panther, but, touring the world and seeing all these different things and getting introduced to different cultures and different ways of having sex with chicks, it just sparks new things to sing about. So who knows what our limitations are? You just never know. I mean, we don't sit down and go, okay, let's write a dirtier record because we need to be even more dirty. And we don't sit down and go, oh, we need to write a serious record now. We just write whatever the fuck we want.
That's awesome.
Because if you try and write music for what you think people are going to like, you're missing the fucking boat.
Yeah.
You got to write for yourself, man.
How about, another song off the new album, Gang Bang at the Old Folks Home? How the hell do you come up with a song like that?
It's no different than having sex backstage at a VIP after-show party at the Rolling Stones concert. It's the same thing. The chicks are just older. It's not a big deal.
Now, how about you guys were just announced recently to be the host of the Golden God Awards?
Yeah, man. Golden Gods, they have 2 award shows, one in Hollywood and then one over in London. Mm-hmm. And we are hosting the one over in London, and we're doing that in June. And then right after we're done hosting that, we're playing one of the biggest festivals in the world called the Download Festival. We're on the main stage, third from top of the bill. Aerosmith is headlining, Alter Bridge, then Steel Panther. Even Winger's on that bill, man.
Wow. How about that?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing to be doing that because, when we started 2009, we played the Download Festival, and we were like the second band on the bill on the smallest stage in the festival in the tent. And now we're on the main stage, 3 bands below the headliner, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. That's, you guys really got to be proud of that.
Yeah, man, and I'm sharing that because we're excited about it.
Awesome. Now, how about, has anybody ever given you guys, like, a hard time, like, in the music community for what you guys do?
If they have, I haven't heard about it. You would think that Kanye West might be bummed out about him and 50 Cent jerking off on each other, but I haven't heard a word, man. Either they don't listen to it or they just don't talk about it.
Wow.
Which is great. I mean, dude, look at Papa Roach, for example. They're in our song Death Album Metal, right?
Right.
When they came out back in the early, late 90s, it was like they were a rap band, and we were like, we're metal. So we sang about them at Death Album Metal, right?
Right.
Now they're more of a rock band. So I feel like Steel Panther is shaping people's musical agendas, man.
It's the truth. I mean, do you think you guys, you guys could be inspiring other bands now to start out the way you did and transform into an original band?
Well, that's how everybody started out. Remember? I mean, Cinderella was doing covers in Jersey, and Bon Jovi saw them. And then Van Halen, Rat, Motley, all cover bands. Van Halen played covers for years and years, and then boom.
Wow.
It's really a great way to get yourself ready to go on tour, because when you're playing 3 to 4 nights a week, 2 sets a night, you're getting yourself. It's like spring training for a football team. You got to get ready to go out on tour. You can't just get a record deal, record it, and go on the road. You're going to get killed.
Now, when you guys are touring, do you still pull any covers out, or is it all just the originals now?
Well, when our first record came out, we didn't have enough. When we were doing headlining shows, we didn't have enough material to do an hour and a half, so we would whip out some covers. But once our second record came out, we didn't play any more covers, and that's the same now.
Right. And is there anybody still left that you guys want to jam on stage with, beside David Lee Roth?
Yeah, I would like to play with Michael Schenker from the Scorpions.
Nice.
I know he's not in the Scorpions, but he was one of the original guitar players in the Scorpions. Michael Schenker is one of my favorite guitar players, so it'd be cool to have a little MSG on the stage with us.
Absolutely. And you guys are getting ready. Are you on tour now, or are you getting ready to go on to the tour? You got a bunch of dates coming up, I see.
Yeah, I'm in Oklahoma City right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
our tour started May 3rd, and we've been out. We're on our 6th show, I think, and it's been going great, man. We played Wichita, Kansas last night. Pretty awesome. First time ever.
Now, how was it going to, Kansas? Is that the first time you've ever been to Kansas to rock?
Yeah, the first time we played Wichita. We played Kansas City several times.
Okay.
But Wichita was pretty awesome, man. We played this really big venue, and it was great. People loved it. They had a great time. And there's metal's alive everywhere. People are thinking, oh, it's gone. It's not gone.
It's funny you say that because, a lot of the bands we talk to, and I say this to them, and they seem to agree with me, where here in the States, the scene is kind of dead, But for you guys, it's actually alive because you guys are drawing crowds everywhere you go. But then over in England, where a lot of these bands aren't drawing here in the States, they go over to, Europe or wherever, and they draw these great crowds.
Well, it depends. It depends. If they went over there earlier in their career, then they have a career in Europe. But if you wait to go over there, then they're going to be more fickle because they feel like you didn't take the time out of your schedule to go over there. It's important to go over there right away. That's one thing I learned from the president of Universal, the label. He's like, dude, you guys got to go over there right away because if you don't, they'll feel slighted and disrespected. You got to go over there and show them that you're willing to work.
Wow.
And once you get that crowd, they never leave you.
Huh. Now, why is it here in the States the people leave? I'm trying to figure this out, man. It just really irks me the way the States treat, some of the bands here that deserve.
Well, one of the things too is you have to remember this. Like, if you go see one of your favorite bands from the '80s and
right.
you're in the audience, you're excited. The band comes out. The singer's fat. His hair is short. He's not singing all the words, and they're not as good as they used to be. That's a bummer.
Right.
You have to maintain your musicianship, and it's important to keep that because it makes people want to come see you, man.
Yeah, you're right.
You got to sing the songs. You have to perform the shit. You got to do it. You got to engage the audience. And some of the bands were so used to being such huge stars that they just feel like it should just happen for them no matter what. And it's not like that. People can just click you off and click another video in 1 second.
Wow. And what's you guys are really active with YouTube and social media. What's all your feeling on social media now? Compared to 30 years ago, we didn't have all this fun stuff.
Social media is the way that Steel Panther has become who we are. We're a word of mouth band. So, because we're not a radio friendly band, so we don't get a lot of airplay in a lot of the markets. But
right.
People there's the best way for promotion is word of mouth, because if your best friend says, dude, you got to check out this band Steel Panther, you're going to check them out because your best friend's telling you to check it out.
Sure.
It's not like an advertisement or, on the radio. It's your buddy telling you that he likes it, so you check it out. And then you tell somebody, and you tell somebody, and you tweet it, or you Instagram a picture of the show live. And
right.
It's worldwide. So if someone posts a picture of us in London on Twitter, everybody in the world sees it. It's an amazing way to interact with your audience. They're right at your fingertips. I could tweet right now and find somebody that wants to hang out with me. Hopefully it'd be a girl, though, in this town right now. You know what I mean? Social media.
Right. But that's kind of scary, though, if you think about it, though. But it's so cool, but it's scary because, at your fingertips, you could do that. You could tweet out and find somebody to hang out with you instantly now.
Right. Anybody can. It's not like it's just because I think that's me. It's like you could do it, too. Who wants to hang out?
That's because we're cool dudes, and that's how we roll.
Yeah, totally. Or we got a lot of money and we can afford hookers. It's either one or the other.
Oh, too funny. So, all right, so you guys are out on tour. Actually, you guys are rolling into the Philly area next week, the 17th, at TLA. You guys have played there a lot, too, 3 or 4 times.
Oh, yeah, dude. TLA, it's we love that venue. And the town, and the area that TLA is in, it's fucking awesome. It's a great spot.
Yeah, man. Philly loves Steel Panther. So, all right, before I let you go, 2 things. I got to say hello to you from person from South America, Yoha. She loves you guys. She's begged, please tell them I said hi and I love them. So there you go from South America.
Okay, hello, Yoha, and tell her that we're going to be in South America. Our plans include South America.
Nice. She'll be excited. And also, too, before I let you go, if you can just cut a quick ID for me, Michael Starr of Steel Panther, and you're listening to Totally Driven Radio. And if you want to throw in any bukkake jokes, feel free to.
What's it, Legion Radio?
Totally Driven Radio.
Oh, Totally Driven.
Yep.
All right.
Whenever you're ready.
I'm just typing it out so I can remember it. All right, here we go. Hey, what's up? This is Michael Starr from Steel Panther. Oh, my God, if you like Bukkake and you like to hang out with guys that are like Tiger Woods, then you better listen to Totally Driven Radio.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
You're welcome, dude.
All right, dude. Thanks, man. Good luck with everything, and hopefully maybe I'll get down there next week to see you guys.
Dude, if you don't come out to the show, you need to come out and check it out.
I know.
You really do. Make
Yep.
plans, get a babysitter, come to the show.
See, you said the key word right. That's where the whole fucking problem is, babysitter.
Well, dude, you got a week to plan a babysitter out. You know, we go on at 9 o'clock. You'll be home by 11:30. You got to go check it out. You'll really, just doing the interview with you, I can tell you're a total metalhead. You'll have the time of your life.
I'm exactly like, you know,